Welcome everybody to the 2021 Smith Rock Ascent 15-mile race briefing.
Woo. Woohoo!
I'm Todd and this is Renee. We're your race directors and we're super excited about the race this year. I'm a little nervous too, so probably like you guys, a little nervous, a little excited. Things are going to be a little different this year, as you might imagine. Everyone's going to need to wear a mask at the start and finish, at the aid stations. Anytime you're around someone at the park within 6 feet, you'll need to wear a mask, please.
When passing.
When you're passing somebody.
The other thing we're going to ask is that you wear your bibs on the front on your shirt or your shorts, but just pin them to the front. Don't put them on your backpack, pin them to the front, and that's so that the volunteers can capture your number as you come through the aid stations. And if you can even announce your bib number as you go through the aid stations, that'll help those volunteers there. We are also going to have wave starts this year, and we'll be sending out 5 runners every 30 seconds. So it's going to take about a half an hour to get all the runners across the start line, so it'll be pretty quick. But we ask that you don't congregate around the start time until it's your wave start, and then show up and then you'll take off.
We are not allowed to have any spectators at the start or finish. This includes friends and family. We're allowing you to have friends and family of your own. They just can't be at the race. So make sure they know this, because they're not going to have any idea. They're probably going to want to come watch you run. Just let them know that they can do that next year. But this year, no friends and family at the start or finish, please. You're also likely to encounter other users on the trails, likely see some hikers and some folks going out climbing. It's also possible that you'll see horses, and if you do, make sure that you let the rider and the horse know that you're there. Give them the right of way and just kind of follow their instructions, and everything will be good.
Course markings. So the course is marked with these orange agility cones. You'll see one of these every quarter of a mile. We call them confidence markers, and that's how you know you're still on course. So if you've gone more than a half a mile and you haven't seen a cone, that means you have gotten off course. So turn around and backtrack till you find your last cone. So orange agility cones every quarter of a mile. And when you come to junctions or turns, you'll see multiple cones. So if we're going to make a left-hand turn, there will be 2 or 3 or 4 cones close together directing you around that corner. There is also some orange flagging out there. Not a lot of it, but we do this when the cones aren't as visible, just to help make it more clear. And there are also a few directional signs where it'll say turn left, turn right, go straight, that sort of thing, where we think just the extra signage will be helpful.
You want to talk about the cutoff?
Oh yes, because of the wave start, we've extended the cutoff to noon, so everybody will have an extra half hour to accommodate that 30 minutes it's going to take to get everybody across the start line. So the cutoff will be at the final aid station at noon.
Do you have the group packets?
No.
You start talking, I'll grab them.
Okay. So one thing that we do special for the 15-mile race is we give you an incentive to bust your butt up Gray Butte, which is just a little hill on the course.
It's not little, it's big and it's hard.
So up at the top of Gray Butte, we'll have stashed up there 2 goo packs, and they'll be labeled with the male, female, and the symbol male, female, and
the male and female symbols on the goo packet.
On the packets. So if you're the first male or you're the first female up Gray Butte, grab that packet and bring it to the finish line, and we'll hand you $50.
And if you don't know, if you're male, it's the one with the arrow, and if you're a female, it's the one with the
circle
and the T on it. So
yeah.
if you're super fast, you might want to know that before you head up there.
Yeah, and you can eat the goo. You can bring back the empty goo packet if you need the goo. But those will be up at the top, so look around for it if you think you're the first male or female, and you can get some cash.
It's kind of like an aid station for the really fast guys. All right, and then also, go ahead with the earbuds.
We just are going to ask for the people that want to listen to music while they're running, please just have an earbud in one ear. That's especially important this year, so that you can hear as runners are approaching you announcing that they want to pass so that you have time to put your mask on.
The finish line is going to be a lot different than in normal years. We're not going to just hang out in the sunshine and look at Smith Rock State Park, and we're going to be able to do that just quickly. We'll still have burritos from Longboard Louie's, beer from 10 Barrel, Avid Cider, chocolate milk, soft drinks. We just ask that you enjoy those quickly and then be on your way.
Move on
So
to
unfortunately,
your car.
that's just the condition of the permit and how things are going to happen this year, unfortunately.
When you finish, please do check the raffle board at the merchandise tent. We have a lot of great raffle prizes, and you can pick those up there. And then also, if you didn't pre-order any merchandise and you want to buy something, you can do that at the merchandise tent before you head out.
Great. And for those of you who've done our races before, you know that we take recycling very, very seriously, and we will, at the aid stations, just have 1 or 2 receptacles. They won't be labeled, just put everything in it. We'll sort through all that, do compost, recycling, garbage, and all that. If you have a bunch of goo wrappers you want to recycle with us, please bring them to the start finish. We'll have a can there that you can throw them into, and we'll take care of that for you. We'll have adventure medics on the course. Those guys are awesome, super professional, really skilled folks that are going to make sure that you're safe and take care of you during the race. Make sure to thank our sponsors, the race sponsors, by buying something from them. That's a great way to thank them for participating in ultra running, and thank them for their support. We also have a big number of very, very big number of volunteers. We have great volunteers that are out there. Thank them. They've been out there all day, likely some out there for 2 days, making sure you guys have a great race. And please say thanks when you see them.
And lastly, we just want to give you a little encouragement. We know that training this year for this race probably wasn't what you had anticipated. Maybe didn't even get started when you thought you would start, because you weren't even sure if the race was going to happen, just like we weren't even sure if the race was going to happen. So congratulations for making it to the start line. That's an achievement. When you're heading up Gray Butte and your calves are on fire and you're like, why am I doing this?
You're welcome.
Don't curse our names too loudly, but we will be waiting for you, very excitedly waiting for you at the finish line, and can't wait to greet you when you cross. So good job, everybody. We'll see you in real life very, very soon.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.